When I turn on a Beach House record, it transforms the vibe in the room. I feel like I'm living in the dramatic montage at the end of a movie when I'm hearing Beach House music. And they're so patient with their music. They'll hold you in this vibe and let you stay there for a whole album. So I want to take one of my favorite Beach House songs, Wishes, and break it down for its music, its production, and its lyrics so I can steal their sound and finally make a patient song of my own.
All of this will be a memory. All of this.
Wishes starts out with this arpeggiated keyboard part. Beach House will often use repeating arpeggiated progressions like this one to create a hypnotic rhythmic element in the music that's a bit less intense than strumming guitars or playing big blocky chords. Notice how close the voice leading is between each chord? My hand doesn't have to jump around the keyboard to play the part, which adds to the smoothness. Now we'll bring in the vocals.
The roses on the lawn.
Notice how much space there is between each vocal phrase.
Don't know what side you're on. In a daze, it will change. Wishes on a wheel.
All that space between vocal phrases gives you time to reflect on what you just heard. So I made sure to use repeating arpeggiated chords and spaced out vocal phrases in the chorus of my song.
Soon, all of this will be a memory. All of this will be a memory.
By the way, if you like the way I teach music, you might really like my new course, Modes in Your Music, which is full of ear training exercises, theory lessons, and songwriting analysis to help you use modes to add emotional textures to your music. I love how the instrumental sections in Beach House songs give you time to just sit and bask in the mood of the song. I always feel like I'm in a hurry to move from verse to verse or get to the chorus quickly, but they'll give you these big instrumental sections to just sit and enjoy, like this one in Wishes. So I put 3 instrumental interludes in my song. They sound like this. Whenever I think about the production style of Beach House, I think about reverb and ambience, but they don't actually use that much reverb in their production. Rather, they use those repeating arpeggios, sustained organs, quiet drums, and a bit of delay to create the feeling of reverb. Check out this little Beach House sounding thing I recorded. Now I'll solo each instrument and you'll hear that they are all pretty much completely reverb free. Put a little chorus on the guitar. This already sounds pretty close to Beach House's production style. I'll add some delay to the vocals to really seal the deal. Now it sounds pretty atmospheric. The atmosphere comes from the parts themselves rather than from a reverb plugin. Of course, Beach House does use reverb in their songs, just not as much as you might expect. So I've got the lyrics to the Beach House song Wishes written out here, and it feels wrong to read them out loud without their music, because these lyrics are just like music. If you try to get too analytical with what these lyrics mean and what they represent, you can sort of, in the tiny details, miss the big picture of exactly how they're making you feel as they flow in time with these beautiful musical textures. So for example, the second verse of Wishes goes, "The voices in the hall will carry on their talking, carry weight you can't take, wishes on a wheel. Is it even real?" If I tell you exactly what I think it means, it's almost cheating the lyrics, because these are lyrics that are supposed to hit you in their own special way for you. But I will tell you what I think it means, because this is supposed to be educational. The voices in the hall will carry on their talking. What that does for me, it creates this image of a long, reverberant corridor full of life and people going about all sorts of activities. And the fact that they will all carry on with these activities, to me it's like, even after you pass, these kinds of human things will continue without you. And then it says, carry weight you can't take, wishes on a wheel. Your body is this weight that you carry with you, but when you die, you lose all of your physical possessions, the weight of your physical ailments, and all that's left is just wishes on a wheel, which to me, it feels like something ephemeral, something hard to grasp. So for my lyrics, I tried to keep the details vague and give room for people's imagination, and I also wanted to reflect my interpretation of wishes, so the chorus is, "Soon all of this will be a memory." So here's my song that rips off all the Beach House techniques. I've got repetitive instrumentals and spacious vocals to hold the vibe. I've got the feeling of reverb without actually using very much reverb, and I've got open-ended lyrics that let you dream.